What's up, people? It's your boy Rudy and Daddy from YouTube. I am going to teach you how to make a Canva video. So let's get started. So first, you will need to make a Canva account. Then you will go to the home page. You need to open a new tab. Then it should say this thing that says Create Design. I want you to go ahead and click that. Then you should go into video. Then click this thing that says video 1080p. I want you to click that and it should open a fully new thing. Now, wait till it loads, then you can start creating. Okay, then once you've loaded in, the first thing you will need to do is get a recording site. And in my case, I'd say I prefer OBS because that is what I'm using right now. So, once you have your OBS, then you will want to record your videos. Then after you've done recording your videos and whatever you wanted to do, click stop recording wherever it says. Then I want you to hover your cursor on the top left of your corner. It should say OBS, then file. I want you to click file and then click show recordings. Then it should say a bunch of recordings, or one recording in your case. I want you to click the bottom recording because the bottom recording is your most recent. So then after you've done that, you want to drag that video and put it in the upload Canva. Then the video should automatically create itself. Then what you want to do after that is find the video that you made, and then you will want to drag that into the first box. Then it should go something like this. I'm just estimating, not really. Okay, then after you've done that, if you want some audio to go that, then search up some download free music or something. Then after you've done that, find it in your Finder or whatever you use. Then drag it into the upload again. Then it should swap you over to the audio. Then find the music that you wanted. Like in that case, I want this. Then you want to drag it again and see where it says drop music. I want you to drop it right, then hover above it, then literally let go. Then it should be something like this. That already sounds good, doesn't it? Then, if you want to make a transition, make a short video of yourself doing something. In my case, I would say like this type of video. Then I want you to drag it over the plus. Then you see, it's not a really short video, and look how much time it took up. So then, after that, I want you to go ahead and click on the video like over here. Then, do you see this? Then, do you see this part that says 11.6 or whatever it says? And with the scissors, that means trim. I want you to go ahead and click on that. That means you can decide where the video will. So like say I wanted it to be shorter, but I didn't want to have to do all that again. So you can just drag it to the point where you want it. In my case, that's there. And after that, you might want to go ahead and trim the end a bit as well. Then after you've done that, you should go to the right and see something that says done over here. I want you to go ahead and click that. Now, if you go back where you were and click play video again, or whatever it is. Boom. It magically became smaller. Then if you wanted to add another transition, like another short video, make another short video. It's a bit shorter, but I mean, like, that's better. So then I want you to then go to the part where you think it's best for you. And in that case, that would be right there. And yeah. Yeah. Then it should be magically smooth. Then I want you to go back to the start and play it again. And you just made a slight transition. Good job for you if you did that. But I'm not done yet. If you want text, go to the page where you want the text. So then I'd say, like, go over to the text box, then click add a text box. Then it should show this. Then it should show this add a text box. Then over there you'd wanna click the Canva sans. Then I would say you type Bala, and it should say Bala Blue. That's the type of font you want if you want it to be good. Then as you can see, it's extremely large. And if you want to move it, just click that button that says the plus, then move it to where you would like it. Then go over here and change it, like say you want that. But if you just do not think, and then if you want it to be like a more sophisticated and more like detail, more like cooler, then go to effects, click glitch, click whatever goes best with you, click offset, then speed up the direction, should go like that, and make it neon as well, and add a glitch. It's completely up to you what you want to do. Then you can also make it curve. Cool, right? Then after that, you have your fully customized text. But if you just do not think that's enough as well, click it. Then if you want it to move a bit, click the text. Then you should see this thing that says animate. I want you to click that. Then go back to where you started it. Then it says create your animate. Then it says like a typewriter. Watch what it does. See, rabbit, it'll ascend, shift. You have so many options. But if you want it to be like more customized, then you can make your own animation. So then select it, then move it. Then after you're done, that's your animation. That's pretty cool, right? But then if you don't think you want it to be that, then I'd suggest would be typewriter and block, because those are the ones that look extremely cool. Then you will want to click then if you want more effects, like add-on effects, like pulse, it'll be like increasing. Cool, right? Yeah, but you can just add whatever animations you want without anything. I would say you should get like a pulse or something. Then after that, you should click block, then click pose. Then after you've decided your animations, for now I'll just do block and pose. Look how cool that is. Then after you're done that, restart your video and go back to the start. Then you should see like, then watch. When you're on your page that you wanted it to be on, like for now I just added it to page 2, it should show the text in a special font. So then look at it. Cool, right? Then after you've decided that, if you also want it to go away after like a bit of time, then click on the effects, then click on hold on, let me so click on the text, click on that, then I'm pretty sure it should say somewhere like position. Actually, hold on, I know how to do it. Okay, what did I do? Anyway, I'm not sure how to do that, but anyway. After you've done whatever you wanted to do, then you should go on to your effects. Then you can also make it multicolor. You can do blue, you can do this, you can do that. You can also do like more like neon. Look how cool it is, like one ravage. That's cool, right? Then after you've animated that, then you will want to go over here. Give me a second. Then after you've done that, you should then you should be good with it. And if you don't think that's enough, you can also, if you want like custom things, you should go on to like elements. You go on to elements, then you should go on to like go on to design. Then, like say, I wanted a moving background. You can also add it to your thing. If you didn't think that it was enough, if you didn't think your just video like that was enough, then you should also like add some templates to make it like cooler. So now, this is my video. Yeah. So then after you've done all that, you should like keep adding more videos, transitions, text. Then I bet once you upload it onto video. Oh wait, I forgot. No wait. Then if you want to like extract it, then you just have to go, then you will want to go up somewhere and you see where it says share. I want you to click share. Then it says download over here. Once you've done downloading it, send it, then you can go onto your YouTube channel, upload it, and once you've done, I'm pretty sure it'll be a good video to start with. Thank you for joining me on Rudy and Daddy once again, and thank you and bye.